viewers. Welcome to another exciting episode of Unveiling Life talk show. I remain your humble host, Princess Diana. And on today's episode, I have with me two beautiful hosts, and we are running it together. Join me and welcome.
Oluwabukola Opolara. You can also call me Larry B.
And Bosel Tufura, also known as Mighty.
You are both welcome to the show.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So we are co-hosting today, and we have something different and unique for you today. On today's episode, we have some viewers that sent in their requests and complaints and some of the challenges they are passing through. So we're going to deliberate on few topics. Hopefully, we have enough time to do that.
Okay.
So I'm going to read some of the like this viewer sent in, and he said, "Hello, Princess. Please advise or make this a topic on your show. I'm a married man with two beautiful daughters and a lovely wife. We have been married for 5 years and it's been good. 2 months ago, my wife got a job and it's been demanding. She's a very hardworking lady and very neat. But since the inception of the new job, everything is upside down. Before this job, she owns a shop, but now she chose to pursue a career and leave the shop because we are done having kids. This led to her looking for a job and eventually got above her expectations based on her experience. Now, the house is a mess. The kids stay back at school till 7 p.m. before she picks them. So we deliberated and concluded to get a maid. The issue now is this. She said she will get a male maid, while I said we should get a female maid. She said she doesn't want who will tempt or lure her husband. And I also don't want a boy that may destroy my girl's life. So what do we do? She said this because I opened up my past life to her before we got married. I made her understand it was my past. This is one thing she kept referring to. She doesn't want my past to resurface by having a total stranger to live in her home. Should I have concealed my past and operate with her in the present? Now, she's using my past to taunt me and insisting we get a male. In fact, she promised to get a boy from her relative, but never a girl. What do I do? Oh, wahala.
This is serious.
Who is going first?
Please,
First and
it's
foremost,
Mighty.
It's a very serious issue and a very deep one at that. First and foremost, there's no perfect marriage. And every marriage, there's supposed to be a kind of agreement. There's always a check and there's always a balance. And the two of them, having realized this, already the wall in that home is cracked. Already. You know, if it is not cracked, they won't be dragging over a male maid and a female maid.
It's not cracked yet. The lady is preventing a crack by insisting on a male maid. And the man is preventing a crack by preventing a male maid. The lady wants male, the husband wants female.
Princess Diana, if there's no trust, or if both of us cannot agree together, there's been a crack. Because you find it difficult to trust me. That is why, as a wife, you cannot subscribe to us having a female maid. And the same thing applies to the other spouse too, that I cannot allow somebody to bring a man as a mate to the house
Because
in
of the
order not to
daughters.
destroy the daughter. When we look at it critically, the husband is on the safer side in the sense that he is considering the lives of the children.
Okay.
The husband is not thinking about himself and is not thinking outside the box that peradventure if there's any negativity that can occur in the aspect of the wife. You know, as our husband, he can peradventure say, if a male mate comes in, they might be sleeping with my wife. It's possible.
Yes,
We
that
watch
is possible,
films.
but he's not even saying
He's
that.
not even saying that.
He's just using the
So
children.
now the husband is not thinking about himself. He's not thinking about his own safety. He's thinking about the safety
children.
of the children. But the wife is not thinking about the children, but
It's more
our
concerned
own
about
safety.
our own
home. Do you understand that?
husband.
Yes, it's just about our own safety. She just wants to be sure that the man is for her alone. But his decision is at the detriment of the daughters. He is not minding if I can have my own husband to myself alone without even minding the lives of the children. In this case now, both of us have to sit on a table and draw out the possibility, the positivity and the negativity of this case. Then we now weigh it. Which one is which? Which one is more heavier? Now, let us think about the advantage of a female male.
Okay.
If they come, of course, there's nothing that has the advantage that doesn't have its own disadvantage.
Yes.
Okay, what do we tend to gain in this regard? Do we understand?
Yeah.
Now, let's bring the male maid into the table. What are the advantages that is open to us here? What is it going to bring to us? So two of them, then it is not about us. It is not about us alone. The wife is thinking about us.
Okay.
The husband is not thinking about us. The husband is not even minding anything about both of us, but concerned about the woman. But the woman is saying, me, I want to have my husband
to myself alone.
I don't care what happens to the children. We have seen cases. I had a case sometimes, just recently. There's this girl I know. I don't want to mention the name. The mother came. The mother is a proprietress in one school.
Okay.
Now, to my understanding, the girl is the only one that always at home when the mother leaves. So they stay at this end of the Lagos suburb. Okay. So they said they now invite one of the cousin, a male cousin, to be staying with them. So now, whenever the proprietress is going to her school, she makes sure that the guest lives with her.
Okay.
They board the same bus, and so that in that way, she will be able to ascertain that, okay, my girl have left for school. Calling us in school, the girl will not get to school. And so after a long time, the neighbors have to summon the courage to tell the proprietress that what happens that your daughter normally comes home earlier enough. She got to know that. So without getting to the school, because initially they were living closer to the school. So the girl usually comes to school very early and normal way. So without coming to school to come and verify. So when the neighbors told her that this girl comes home earlier than usual, she has to come to school to come and confirm. It was when she now got the shock of her life that even sometimes 1 week, 2 weeks, the girl will not be in school.
What?
Now what happened was that when they were living in the school area, they were living with this boy. So when they were relocating afar, they dropped the boy and go away with the girl. So the boy went home to come and beg the aunt that, please, I still want to be staying with you. So the girl will go back to the boy in the house, committing all sorts of atrocities. So in that way, permit me to say, Yoruba ni pe ọgbọ́n ọlọ́gbọ́n la fi ń ṣọgbọ́n.
Yeah.
So we have to look around. Both of us need to sit at the table, bring this discussion. Let's iron it. Where are the negative side of this? Where are the positive side? And weigh it. Which one is more heavier? Because of these children, not about us. We are matured enough. Even if my husband allows me to come with a male maid, if the male maid is interested in me or wants to rape me, I'm in the custody of myself. I'm an adult. I can prevent or allow that. If the female maid is coming, if the husband does not want to live in her past, even no matter how the seduction, I can control it, what comes to me. But remember that these are minors. They are not in control of their capacities. So anything can
happen.
Overpower them. That's my point.
Okay. All right. Well said, Mighty. This case, this issue is complex, something that someone needs to sit
Sorry,
down
let me
on.
chip something in. You know, in the text, the husband said, I want to deliberate Laurier. He said they have deliberated on it
And they are unable to come.
There is no agreement because the lady in Otiwando passed there láti bring into the present that Tẹ́gbọ̀n will surpass to Unfun. She will not react like that and even say this.
What is the purpose of adjournment in the court of law? Is because of the unresolved cases. Cases that are not concluded. We cannot see this thing conclude now. Then we are coming back to see it. So let them come back again.
That's why he sent it, and he wants people to look into it.
They must come back again. And when they are coming back this time around, I guess in most cases, we have to go outside the home. Go to a very serene environment, a home alone type. Go for the purpose of relaxation. Let all weathers be cool. Let all situation be calmed. We cannot get to the root of the matter when the situations are still boiling. That's the fact. Ìyàwó is on a stand. The husband too is on a stand. Do you understand?
If you want to assess it on our own now, if you want to judge it on what do you think is best thing they can do?
Please, excuse me, let me say this first. Both of them are right because they are fighting for their own end, their own side. Sure, you understand? So I can say both of them are right, but there is something that I want to say on this because sometimes you look at people's life, you will see one thing or the other that you will relate to whatever is happening. Sure, I have some area sisters sometimes ago, and she was able to explain to me how they brought up their children even while they are still growing. So Hannah asked, it was then that I know that there are some these companies that have different sets of maid.
Okay.
They have different sets of maid made for a day-old baby. When you get there, you will see them. Made for a year-old baby. When you get there, you will see them. Even made for 10 years and above, you will see them there. So in my own opinion, I will still say that what Mighty said is still okay, that let them sit down again. Let them come back again to their seat and let them sit down, let them think about it. And this that I want to say, they can go to that kind of a company, they can Google it or look for a research.
Are they going for a male maid or a female maid?
Yes, if they go to that kind of company, they can even enlighten them more because they have the experience. They are dealing with maid. They will definitely have the experience of what they can do if this kind of thing is happening. Share you understand? If this kind of thing is happening, they can still look for a way out. There will be that solution. There will always be a way out. Let them sit down and think about it, or let them go to this kind of company now. Let them enlighten them on it, because the husband is fighting for his own.
You know, your belief might not be my belief.
Yes.
And our belief might not be my belief. Now, by the time they get to that company and they're advising them that based on obìnrin tẹ́ ní o, àwa gan lè ní kẹ́ gbé ọkùnrin sílé o, obìnrin la máa fún yín o.
At least if they give them such
the
advice.
Lady, there's something you're not getting it. The lady is talking about the husband's past. That is our fear.
Yes,
That's our
I
fear.
understand that.
And now the husband is saying that wouldn't have been better I don't speak my past? At least time people surpass it. The lady will not have anything to say, like, okay, ọkùnrin ni ká mú wá. But because of the past now, ó insist pé obìnrin. So
But
now she's standing on her point.
In this case, that is my gender. You know, my gender, we always think fast. We think we think fast more than where we are. We think things of what can happen in 5 years, 10 years, right in our sitting
Excuse me.
position. That is my gender. Yes.
Just to buttress your point, though my gender used to think faster, but I just want to believe that there can never be smoke without fire. If the past of the man can still be haunting him through the wife, there have been a slight occurrence, maybe. You know, in some cases, ẹni tí ó ń ṣọ́yàn ló mọ̀ pé ó ń ṣọ́yàn, ẹni tó ń ṣọ́
Kò
òun
mọ̀ pé ó ń ṣọ́ òun.
kò mọ̀ pé ó ń ṣọ́ òun. So if there have not been something like that,
The lady would have brought it into the now.
if
Because you said they've been married for 5 years.
If you tell 5 years is still small. We are talking about, even if they are married for 10 years, we are talking about trust here. I can be married for 20 years without a trust. The only thing is that let the lady just relax her mind. Whatever will be, will be.
You know one thing.
Yes.
You know the husband can cooperate and allow her do what she wants to do. And if we now go out and do that thing,
That's what I'm saying.
talking against.
So now, both of them will not help the daughters.
At home.
At all.
What we are fighting for now, they say, I will want to support the husband. In everything I do, thank God we are all mothers here. In the sense that man has the capacity to be in control of himself. I, as a woman, wife, have the capacity to be in control of myself. Like somebody used to tell me sometimes ago, you can make money anytime, you can't make children anytime.
Definitely.
You cannot. Now, if at the end of going back and front, pursuing the career, the end result is still the children. So if the lives of the children have been battered or molested, of what use is that career you have lived all your life to pursue? Of what use is it? So in this regard, their marriage is still very young. The husband should go and ask the wife, why are you still haunting me? There's nothing bad in a man. See, as you are looking at me, whether the truth is going to be bitter or painful to me, I like it when it's been told. I like it. Because I'm a kind of person who doesn't lie. I used to tell myself, I will look at the mirror. Mighty, you are too big to lie. I don't used to be scared of anybody. I respect people. I don't fear anybody. So it is the fear that makes me to lie. So I don't fear anybody. I can come to my boss and talk my truth to him. Nothing will happen. I have gone past the age where somebody will say, lie down, let me flog you. There's nothing bad if the man has come to tell the wife, this is what I am. I've done it before. The other spouse have done it before, and it's not haunting us. We keep those past in the past.
Yeah, this is the present.
So let the past remain in the past. In any unionism, let the past remain in the past. We have the present to prepare for the future.
Yeah.
So bringing the past, whether good or bad, does not have any good effect. What we need now is to concentrate on the present so that we can be able to give us a better future. So the husband in question, in quote, must have done something that he might not be aware of, that the wife is aware of.
It's making us to stand our ground.
That is making us to stand our ground. As we say today that there is a high rate of single mothers, a lot of people still want to be in the marriage. As long as the wife wants to remain in her marriage, she needs to protect it, even though she's overdoing it. Being able or wanting to remain in marriage does not make you to do it at the detriment of the children. Do you understand now? She may be overdoing it. And being in 5 years in marriage is still very small.
Very young.
Very young. So there are a lot the wife does not know. I used to tell some people that are concerned, If your kids are not above 10 years, when I'm talking, you sit down. Do you understand? Because you don't have any experience. When you are saying, my children, when I ask them to sit here, they sit. When I ask them to do this,
Let
they
them get
do.
to 18 and 20.
Let them get to
They
above
tell
10
them.
years. 18 is too far. Let them get beyond that. Exactly that 2-digit number. Let them get there. So that is when you can come here and come and tell me your experience.
Why are you asking me to sit down?
Yes, why are you asking? These children are the kind of children that when you are solving a question, the answer you are giving to them is pumping up another questions for them.
Exactly.
So, and they are in a molding age that whatever anything that you have to do as a couple must surround them. I have a husband that is a busy man. So even when the marriage was young, I promised myself, this man is busy. There's nothing absolutely I can do about it because he is the one that is bringing food on the table. So what I need to do now is to step down. We all have career to pursue. But because he's a busy man, he's an uninvolved father. When I say uninvolved fathers, it does not mean that the father is not responsible. It is just that he's always on the wheel, looking for how to make an ends meet. Do you understand that?
Sure.
So now, as a wife, you have to do something to favor the children. What kind of work can I do to move around my children? So the wife that is putting career first, I am not saying there's anything wrong in pursuing career. Don't get me wrong. Do you understand?
Sure.
But it must not be at the detriment of the children. Let the husband go back to the wife. What makes you to say this? Forgetting
doesn't mean you don't trust me.
See, don't let him just believe that it was because of the past that he told her that is making her to misbehave. Go back to her. You know, our men are egoistic in nature. They doesn't want to go down. If you are two bosses, both spouses, if you are two bosses in the house, there's bound to be problems.
Exactly.
So, and when one is sensitive enough and you recognize that you are too bossy, drop down your ego to allow the peace to reign. In as much as I want to keep this marriage, let the man go back to the wife. Not when the weather is still very hot. Let us first suspend this first. Let's suspend.
In fact, if you ask me, I can even suggest they can go out on a date.
That's what I'm saying.
Just look for a
serene environment. Let's see.
Take her out, give her a treat. Should be one drink.
Don't worry. See this case. Let's forget it. Let's have ourselves.
Exactly.
Go out. Have a nice time.
We are talking to man now.
Yes. Now, when you go out for a relaxation.
One funny thing is that we women, there is a way a man will communicate that you won't think twice
before you agree.
Yes.
Exactly.
So the man needs to know how he can communicate to his wife and she'll be like, okay, the
reason why the wife cannot succumb now is that because the woman is high. It is the husband that is sensitive. When a woman is high, it doesn't look at who favors or who does not.
What she wants is what she wants.
What she wants is what she wants. So you should be able to know your mumu button, your wife's mumu button. Okay, what do I do? Forget about this case first. We are not even talking about this case again. Let's go on a date. We can even travel. We can go on vacations. Let's just go and enjoy ourselves. But in the course of that relaxation, you can bring out the topic again. Why exactly do you say we should have a maid?
And are you not thinking about the children?
Yes.
Have you not seen cases where a maid
buy gifts for her?
And tap on the children's life?
Maybe the woman has been lacking attention from the husband. You know, one problem our men have is that when they are starting the relationship with us.
You are treating another case.
No.
That
I want to delve into
it.
Let me delve into it.
Okay.
One thing is that I used to tell my male children, what you cannot give, don't offer. Do you understand? I was asking one of my students in school, you know, I just find myself around that profession and I develop my passion on it. That, okay, your kind of husband, how do you want him to be? And I was so amazed when the girl of SS1 was telling me that, mommy, I love attention.
Hmm.
Wow. You can imagine that. She was not even saying, I love giving. She was not even saying, I love when my husband is showering gift on me. She was not even saying he must be rich.
Just attention.
She just said, I
At that
love
age.
attention. At that age. I'm talking
14
about
or
age
15.
15.
Wow.
So what that connotes is that if a man seriously wanting her, giving her that attention in the first instance means that you have won her.
That's one her.
Mhm.
And that is how you are going to be tailoring it till the end of the day. So any slight mistakes to deviate from that attention,
will believe-
the problems will
She
happen.
will,
That
she
you
will
have been
believe.
cheating.
No, she will believe he doesn't love her again.
That you have been cheating.
Exactly.
Yes.
Especially when you tell her that kind of past. So the attention you were giving before, you were not giving again. I'm sorry if I'm mistaken, but those are the mostly factors that used to come up in those kind of areas and cases we are treating. Do you understand? So you told me about your past, how much you used to humanize, and when we started, I got a lot of attentions from you. Now I'm not getting it. It means that if I cannot
Somebody
get from
else
you
is getting
again,
it.
somebody else
Nobody
is getting it. That's what it
Exactly.
means. So you now want me to bring a male, a female
Made
maid
again to the
again.
home.
Kí wá fẹ́ràn
They
ṣólóńgbò.
work, yo.
No, it cannot work. So obviously the man is older than the wife. Obviously.
Exactly.
Because if he could be sensitive and the wife is not even seeing to the daughters at all. So those are, let him go back. Yorùbá ní tọ́ba ní ká dọ̀bálẹ̀ fárárá. Kò ní ká má ga my sis.
But well, she has said a lot, and
fact,
she raised a lot of points and what we are actually facing in today's world.
Yeah.
But if you want to check another perspective,
Another perspective, another level.
what I will have suggested is the woman and the man should rotate it, since they don't want to come down for each other.
What about if their kind of work does not permit rotation?
It does not permit rotation.
Yes.
Then they have to bring in someone. These are things we look at before we get married. These are things we look at before we get married. I'm getting married to you. How many children would you like to have? I would love to have 2 kids. You love to have 3 kids. What if along the line we are not agreeing on that?
Wait.
So these are things. Okay, now we have 2 children, and we said we are done with children according to what is in the text. We are done having kids, and she said she wants to pursue her career. She locked down. She leaves out the shop.
Advice here is that
she leaves out the shop. So definitely she's ready now to pursue a dream. So now, who will look after the children you have given birth to and you have been raising for the past 5 years? Your husband is saying this, you are saying this. Then which way out? Sometimes the men will not succumb or come down to your level because the man even has something that is very, very tangible to hang on. So if you ask me, she wants to pursue a career, fine, she should pursue her career and include the children
with the
in
career.
the picture to the career.
That's what I said.
That is it.
Go
ahead with your career. But the children
must be the key
must
word
be
on
inclusive.
it. Key word. The children must be inclusive. That is it. The children must be there, must be in the picture. You must know how you will take care of your children with your career. In fact, this Nigeria of nowadays, you can't just leave your children to the hand of
how can you even leave children in school till 7
o'clock?
Yeah, you said 5 years by now we are talking about nursery and maybe KG or
KG or nursery,
or maybe crèche and nursery.
I still insist. That is why the issue of counseling needs to come first in any.
Why are they even not talking about the mothers?
They are not even talking about it.
Yes, if both of them as mothers, if the wife is mostly Nigerian wives are not comfortable with mother-in-laws. But if you can bring in your wife, at least don't worry, let your mother quit whatever job he's doing. We'll pay her.
We'll pay her. Yes.
Do you understand now?
The wife's mother.
Yes, let your mother quit whatever she's doing.
What if the
We will
mother
pay
is
her.
not in the position to come? Because I'm sure they must have deliberated on this before they concluded that they need to bring in a maid.
See,
So if you ask me, what I will still stand on it, if you want to pursue your career, fine, no problem.
fixing your children.
But include the children.
Include
How do you
Fixing
go
your
about
children.
that?
Fixing your children
Include your
in any
children.
given home. Whatever we want to do. That is why I said the issue of counseling is important in any marriage. Before the marriage.
These are part of
But
the
then,
things people need to look into.
apart from us going for counseling as husband and wife to be, we need to counsel ourselves.
What I
I am
think is that
sorry.
you need to be mature before you even step into the marriage.
God bless you.
You need to be mature.
I am sorry that I'm using myself most cases. Before I started this, when we were courting, even before we even know that we are going to marry, I asked him, what can I do to make you upset? He told me blah, blah, blah. And he asked me too. I was not me, I'm a free thinker. Whatever you do, I don't expect any good thing from anybody. If the good comes, it's a bonus.
It's a bonus.
So it was him that now asked me, what can I do to upset you? I said the same. The same. Whatever I can do to upset you, that thing can upset me too. So we are on a draw lane. Do you understand? Forget about the issue of how many children do you want to have. In most cases, women will determine the number of children we have. Even though the husband say I'm having one, I can decide to have 20.
Get pregnant, yeah.
I'm the one here.
Carrying it.
I'm the game master. Do you understand me now? But part of what we need to consider before getting married is, how are we going to raise our children? I'm sorry to say, it's not all pregnant women that are really mothers. If they are mothers, we have a lot of them under the bridges. We have immatured ladies that are pregnant, that are not ready to carry the responsibility of the child. So now, when we are settling down, what are we looking into? What are we doing? Our children, what happens to them? If we iron it out, when we started, one is doing, I told you, my husband is on a shift kind of job. So that is a signal to me that whatever anything I want to pursue must not be on a shift kind of job. So it doesn't work, it doesn't come in. Somebody is already fixed. So if I want to be that, then I'll be the breadwinner. And most women, we don't want us to be a breadwinner. Even if I'm doing well in my career. So when one has chosen a shift kind of job, the next thing for me is to choose something flexible that will be suitable to the children. That was why I find myself in entrepreneur in the first place. And despite that entrepreneur, I find myself in a big market in Lagos. And I look at it that if I want to work according to the volume of this market, it still don't favor these children. Now what do we do? We draw a line. You can go this time and come back this time. Do we understand? So when I'm going this time, don't forget the man that is on the shift job with the Lagos nature have to go very earlier enough. Sometimes 4:30, sometimes 5 a.m. But you that is having, as an entrepreneur, I'm the CEO. Control your time. I control my time. So whatever I need to do, my children, I'll cook for them, take them to school, drop them in the school. It is when I finish dropping my children in school that my time starts. So what are those times that my children closes from school? These are the normal time they close it. Okay, I should not be an hour later than when they are closer. Those are the factors to be considered when setting up a home. A home is not just, I don't know, maybe because I'm a local girl. Many of it in Lagos, you just find yourself, both of you find yourself in the field where everybody's toes is on the run. So I love you, you are so beautiful, princess. I want to marry you. You know, I'm a banker, I want to marry a banker. I do want to make an end meet. Are you telling me that both of us that we are aware that we are in the banking to step down for you, who don't like better thing?
That's when agreement comes in.
So there must be an agreement, a mutual agreement. How a home is an institution. And when we are talking about an institution, we are not being selfish here. It's not about me or you. Whether we like it or not, the children are the icing on the cake of every marriage. Whatever any decision wants to make must surround those children. So the wife should come down. But a woman, my gender cannot come down unless something.
But the way the husband sent the message, like the woman is really particular about her husband. So if she so much cherish her husband like that, then she should also consider not losing the home at the end of the day. Because you talking about your husband to yourself, and you don't want anybody to come between the two of you. And along the line,
the wife is just being overprotective.
Don't forget, if anything goes wrong tomorrow, the man can always go out there and have another children.
Of course.
And you have already entered menopause or whatever. You cannot have any children again. So you have to put that into consideration also.
I will advise the woman, as a woman that I am, I will advise the woman she can even go back to her store that she leaves.
This woman is made up already.
She's a career woman.
She's made up already.
She decided to lease a shop she owns. So definitely she has calculated, done her studies and everything, and felt like I'm ready to face it. And
the
now
basic thing is for both of them to go back again and revisit the case.
Let them go back again and revisit
let the case die down. Drop the case. Tell the man, drop the case.
Okay, so like she said, they need to go back, sit, think, and deliberate very well. Weigh the two options, which one favors the children mostly, then which one we adults can manage. That's just it.
My candid advice, let the man drop his ego. Invite your wife, shower her gifts. What are those things you know that your wife loves very well? Do it for her. And at this period when you are doing all this, drop down the case. Don't talk about it again. You know, many a times the nature have its way of solving situations. Drop it. Go on vacation. Go and relax. After that, you bring the matter to the table again and discuss. The Lord will save your home.
Amen.
I go with my colleague here. It's okay. Let the man just drop his ego and go back to my gender. Go back to my gender. Let my gender force know that you really, really care and love her very much. Please, my guy, let's do that. And I know that God will settle everything.
Amen. So that is how far we can go on today's episode. I hope you'll be able to pick one or two things. And I really appreciate your coming again. I hope we'll be able to co-host again. This is Mighty. Thank you so much.
Thank you for having me in the show.
So I would like to give a word of appreciation for some of our sponsors from Maryland, US, and Houston, Texas. Really appreciate you. We pray that God will keep blessing you, increasing you. Amen. There are some that don't want us to mention names, but at least I can still say, Mr. Shobande, you are loved so much. God keep your home.
Amen.
Keep your children, keep your blessing, and keep your business.
Amen.
Also to Mr. Orimogu J in Maryland, really appreciate you, and we say a word of thanks to you. So this is where we call it a day on today's episode. Until next episode, keep unveiling life with us.